Hello guys, this is Zhicheng from the Tech Revolutionist. It has been a wonderful 2015 and the guys at the Tech Revolutionist would like to start 2016 with a bunch of YouTube videos for our viewers covering all areas of technology. To start off the year, we are going to recommend a new desktop computer built based on the brand new Intel Skylake architecture that was launched last August. The purpose of the build surrounds the idea of future expandability, upgradability, as well as getting the best bang for the buck in terms of performance. Based on the budget limitation of $2,000, here are our recommendations. To build a system decent enough for daily computing needs as well as some simple gaming like some 3D gaming, the choice of motherboards, processors as well as graphics card is very important because all these components determines the actual user's computing experience on the whole desktop computer. For this build, we are choosing the ASUS B150 Gaming D3 motherboard because of its unique price point as well as its value-added features. Next up on the line, we have the ASUS Strix nvidia GeForce GTX 950 right over here. This is actually probably one of the most decent graphics card out in the market that is also very affordable. Of course, the unique feature that it brings up is that it promises almost zero noise output from its fans and of course does not compromise gaming experience. It is often good hardware and good software that brings a very good experience to the end users, and we think that the ASUS B150 Pro gaming motherboard combines both well together. With the ASUS B150, it also comes with the ASUS Sonic Radar 2 technology and the Game First technology that really brings out those core features to the gamers right out in the market. So if to sum it all, I would say that this motherboard really gives the gamers the additional edge in their games to frag their opponents. The ASUS Strix nvidia GeForce GTX 950 graphics card right over here is probably one of the most affordable graphics card out in the market right now. As opposed to a reference design from nvidia, the ASUS Strix design team has decided to come up with a totally new and unique cooler to make this graphics card really unique and really stand out from the rest of the other brands in the market. So instead of a single fan, we have a two fan design blowing directly at the heatsink, which is connected by the heat pipes directly to the core of the GPU, making your whole gaming experience really silent as well as really cool. Finally, starting with our build, we install the Intel processor into the motherboard. This is followed by the RAM sticks. The choice of a B150 motherboard allows us to save up for better components because it still uses a standard DDR3 RAM instead of the newer and more expensive DDR4. While we may be using a total of 16GB of DDR3 g.skill Ripjaw Z RAM, these RAMs can be replaced by any value RAMs out there as long as it runs at the same speed. In this case, it is 1600 MHz. The system is built to last us for years, and therefore cooling the CPU well will extend its lifespan significantly. The Cooler Master Neptune 240M integrated liquid cooler does these jobs perfectly. The huge Cooler Master Mastercase Pro 5 has ample expansion and capabilities that allows our future upgrades or add-ons of parts. We recommend that system builders should never scrimp on the choice of power supply, as it is vital to the reliability of other components. The 80+ Gold rated Cooler Master V750 will be used for the build today. It is even sufficient for our future upgrades if we would like to change for a more powerful and power-hungry card. So finally, almost after an hour or so of hard work and sweat, we are done with our build. Let me present to you our first Windows 10 build of 2016. Yeah! With the new Windows 10 update that comes straight from Windows Update, the Intel Speed Shift technology is finally available to all Windows 10 users, even though you may not notice it at all. In layman terms, Speed Shift means a lot more responsive computer in times when performance burst requests are required. This results in faster web browsing and Office application experience. You can really feel the performance increase in your daily regular tasks. This also results in overall power reduction. Do remember that this technology is only supported on Microsoft Windows 10 and Intel Skylake processors, and even though previous generations of operating systems may support this technology, Microsoft has yet to make them available. Of course, like any other builds that we do, we'll definitely run some benchmarks on it to let you know how it performs as compared to other systems out there. For our Street Fighter 4 benchmark, we have the game running at a high resolution of 2560 by 1440. That is the native resolution of our monitor that we have, and maxing out all the different kinds of settings on the game. We can see that from the results that we are able to still play the game very smoothly and manage to score a grade of A. That means that regardless of the resolution and the graphics card that we use, we will most likely be able to play this game very smoothly. Moving on to the DirectX 11 games, we have Lost Planet 2. Running at the highest settings possible for this monitor at 2516 by 1440, we only managed to secure a grade of B. That means our average frames per second is less than 60 frames per second, which is the most ideal frame rate to play at. However, this game is of course still playable at this resolution. And if we were to decrease the resolution of the game to 1920 by 1080, which is a full HD resolution, we will be able to get frames above 60 frames per second. And lastly, in our Alien vs Predator DirectX 11 game benchmark, running at the highest resolution possible with all settings set to the maximum, it is still quite decent because of the resolution we are playing at. If we are the game of 1080p, we will have much better frame rates, similarly to the Lost Planet 2 benchmark. So from the 3D Mark scores that we can see from our benchmarks, we can determine that our system is actually near the mainstream mid-end gaming rig kind. So we are definitely not looking for 4K video gaming, but I think in terms of full HD resolution, all games should be able to play fine. In our PC Mark results, we can see that with 16GB of RAM and SSD and a Skylake Core i5, we are able to outperform most of the other systems out there. In fact, our system was ranked in almost the 90th percentile, definitely one of the most powerful gaming machines out in the market in terms of daily performance and Office applications. ASUS, Intel, nvidia and Microsoft has recently come up with the Boost Your PC campaign, where you will be able to stand a chance to win a set of SecretLab Throne V2 chair worth $464 when you purchase your Boost bundle. At the same time, you will also receive a $10 fair price voucher. There are 4 combinations of parts to choose from the 4 vendors, and in order to take part, you just have to purchase at least one of the recommended bundle, or if not, purchase a total of 4 qualifying components with at least 1 qualifying component from each participating brand. That means for Intel, you have to buy a Core i5 or Core i7 Skylake processor, while on the ASUS motherboard part, you have to buy a Z100 series motherboard. For nvidia, you have to buy a ASUS nvidia graphics card, and lastly, Microsoft side, you have to buy a Microsoft Windows 10 operating system. For more information, visit the link below. We hope that you have enjoyed our recommendation of the build for 2016, and this is Zhicheng from the Tech Revolutionist, signing out.